right, if you're heading to the mall or a polling spot on this election day, wherever you're headed this afternoon, the weather is going to be just fine. Definitely cooler than we saw yesterday with those record highs, though, TJ.
Yeah, 50s right now,
Yeah.
but it was a nice little run that we had, but
Sure
a little
was.
bit more back to normal for today, and it's going to stay that way for a couple of days. Let's take a look at what's going on right now. We've got sunshine in New Bedford, all over southern New England, barely a cloud in the sky. As a result, live radar not having any precipitation anywhere. Threat tracker right through Thursday is pretty quiet. If we jumped ahead into Friday, we'd probably be at least at the medium level, as we have the remnants of what will probably be Hurricane Nicole working its way up into southern New England. Meanwhile, it's nice and dry. Look at that, just beautiful sky here, nothing in it. Temperature 55, wind from the north-northwest, 14 miles an hour. We're in the 50s across all of southern New England. These northerly winds bringing in the cooler air and much less humid air. It was pretty sticky this time yesterday, and the humidity has dropped off considerably, as have the temperatures. Satellite radar picture, really quiet across the entire Northeast. High pressure kind of building in, scouring out all the clouds and precipitation. We head on off to the south, and that is Nicole. Tropical storm now, no longer considered subtropical. It's going to continue to work its way on off to the generally westerly direction, possibly moving right over the northern Bahamas and making landfall perhaps as a Category 1 near Melbourne, Florida, and then working its way up here. Now, this is important, the exact track for this one. We, at this moment, looks like we'll be on the windiest side of the storm. We'll get some rain for sure, but I think we'll see more of a wind impact. The heaviest of the rain probably to the north and west of the storm system as it works its way into southern New England. But the next few days look to be generally pretty quiet right through tonight and into your Wednesday morning. We're looking at sunshine and even into the afternoon, A-OK. So there is Nicole working its way toward central Florida and working its way across Florida, Georgia, South Carolina. And you can see all that rain streaming northward as the system interacts with a front off to our west. And you can make out where the heaviest of the rain sets up off to our north and west. And again, we're on the windier side of the storm. We'll also get some rain, perhaps 1, maybe up to 2 inches of rain, but they could be looking 4, 5, 6 inches of rain or more up there in central and northern New England. It'll be a quick mover too. Starts late Friday evening and mostly gone by like 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. All right, so here's the breakdown. Strong winds are possible, maybe some gusts 40 to 50 miles an hour from the south and southwest, so big impact perhaps, especially along the south coast. Rain heaviest to our north and west, but we'll certainly get some tropical downpours. As I mentioned, 1, maybe 2 inches of rain. Could be some minor coastal flooding. The worst of the storm probably hits at low tide. Good news there, but there certainly could be some minor coastal flooding and perhaps even some beach erosion. So forecast for today, we are looking at temperatures to pretty much stay where they are in the mid-50s for tonight, looking at lows all the way down into the lower 30s, perhaps at the freezing mark. And then for your Wednesday, looks okay, warming up later in the week. There's that remnants of Nicole late Friday and into Saturday morning, and 3/4 of the weekend look to be just fine. Get your weather anytime at WPRI.com or on our Pinpoint Weather 12 app.
All right, thanks, TJ. Stay with us tonight on 12 News, your local election headquarters, with team coverage. It continues across New England on ballot questions and tight races.
We'll have teams with candidates in key contests from Boston to Warwick ahead of the polls closing tonight, plus excitement growing further after that Powerball drawing delay.
That much more. 3 full hours of 12 News starts